area known today as Żurrieq has been inhabited since the Bronze Age by a relatively large population. Hal Miliri, Hal Leo, Hal Manin, Bubatra, Hal Far, Nigret and Rendi used to form part of the village territory. Today, some of these places have become independent villages or hamlets in their own right, whilst others have disappeared or have been integrated to make up the Żurrieq we know today. In its efforts to safeguard the cultural and archaeological heritage of the town, the Żurrieq Local Council has initiated several restoration and embellishment projects aimed at promoting and preserving the rich history of the locality. Walking through the streets and alleys of Żurrieq, you will come across various archaeological remains dating back to Phoenician and Punic antiquity, including tombs which contained human remains and pottery. Sites such as Tal Bakari have provided us with evidence of religious rituals being performed from Punic, Roman and early Christian periods. Early defence structures in the forms of towers have also been discovered in Tajawar and Itoriet. In the area of Tasharolla, Paleo-Christian tombs have been unearthed, exposing features rarely found on the island. The same site has also shown evidence of a road network connecting various sites in the area originating from periods prior to the Roman settlement. One of the imposing features of the Żurrieq skyline is the Sharolla windmill, built by Grand Master Manuel de Villena in 1724. Administered by the Żurrieq Local Council, this windmill was restored to its original glory and has become a vibrant cultural centre. In 1674, Grand Master Niccolò Cotoner commissioned the first windmill in Żurrieq known as Tal Aret. Another windmill was built in 1724 and was known as Ta Marmara. The fourth windmill that was built during this period is known as Ta Salib, taking its name from a village cross in the vicinity. All four windmills are still standing today. The prosperity that ruled after the Great Siege of 1565 led to the construction of palatial residences in the countryside of the island. The Bubatra Tower, built in 1579, is an imposing honey-coloured limestone castle bearing witness to the opulence of the time. The palace in Nigret was built in 1715 and the armoury too was built in the same period under Grand Master Pinto. During the Second World War, the British Armed Forces used this palace where the Hampshire Regiment was stationed. Żurrieq also hosts one of the 13 towers built by Grand Master Martino de Radan in 1659. The Torre della Guardia di Giorno was meant to monitor the coastal area of the island near Żurrieq. From here, you can appreciate the great coastal views of the locality, which together with its agricultural heritage offers some of Malta's greatest walks and panoramas. The valley of Wirt Babu, the caves that adorn the blue seas, that gives the Semitic name to the town. The Blue Grotto is definitely a must-see natural beauty spot, much photographed by visitors to this area. Today, the culture and lifestyle of the people has continued to evolve in the same manner that Żurrieq has developed through the ages and withstood the test of time. The imposing parish church, dedicated to St. Catherine of Alexandria, is embellished with paintings by Mattia Preti and is one of the many churches and chapels scattered around the area, bearing witness to the religious and festive nature of its people. During the year, two great week-long festi are organised by volunteers, members of the local band clubs, each housed in prominent buildings, to celebrate their devotion towards St. Catherine and Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Local brass bands play traditional music along streets decorated with the finest drapes and lights under firework-lit skies. Maltese and tourists alike pack the streets and squares to participate in these events. This is Żurrieq, which welcomes you and beckons you on a walk through the ages.